when teaching students, what's better, textbooks or iPads? Well, with multimedia, we can combine several simultaneous techniques in instructional message design, such as combining narrative and animation in a presentation.
Dual coding theory appears from popular research on non-adjective pairs, non-noun pairs, and how this aspect of language can evoke mental image. Human appears to have independent system on processing verbal and nonverbal information. Interconnection between verbal and nonverbal information are also great for helps in remembering knowledge. For example, caption can be associated with image, and image can be associated with caption. Also, single caption can be associated with multiple image, and single image can be associated with multiple caption. The theory also describes what can be considered unit of working memory called logogen in the verbal processing system and emogen in the nonverbal processing system. Working memory is the ability to store and processing information in a short time. In Dudley's working memory model, the number of information items that must be remembered influence the memory process, where 6 or more items will be more difficult to remember than less than 3 items. For example, jika kita ingin menghafalkan nomor seseorang, maka akan lebih mudah bagi kita untuk menghafalkannya step by step, like 3 by 3 numbers, dibandingkan langsung menghafalkan 12 nomor tersebut. Dudley defines working memory as short-term memory and processing. Then, he discovered that what if the experiment participant repeat the word themselves over and over? They were able to retain the word for a longer time. Dudley called this as phonological loop or cognitive research that appeared to be reserved process verbal information.
Cognitive load theory atau teori beban kognitif yang diperkenalkan oleh Swiller. This theory describes how cognitive load affects learning, especially when students have difficulty in solving problems due to working memory limitation. Teori ini memberikan panduan untuk desain pembelajaran yang lebih efektif dengan mengoptimalkan penggunaan cognitive research to the management of cognitive load dan pengurangan gangguan perhatian.
The evaluation of multimedia learning started in 1998 by Richard A. Meyer. Meyer says that illustration with integrated text increases learning effectiveness. Next, in 1990, Pavio says that animation in narration. In 1991 until 1994, Sam Anderson and Meyer says that animation coding with audio narration. Next, in 1995, Mosovi et al. Says that audio is integrated with visual compared visual alone or audio only. In 1998, Meyer and Moreno says that students who saw both animation with narration lebih unggul daripada student who saw the same animation but with the text sama atau setara dengan narasi. In 1998 until 2000, Meyer continued to explore a new instructional design message and early virtual reality application menggunakan pembelajaran multimedia yang lebih terbaru. Dan di tahun 2000-an juga, Meyer dan kawan-kawan memperkuat hal tersebut menjadi 3 prinsip di teori kognitif. So, what is the 3 principles? You can click in the description box.
Multimedia learning theory support the use of text or diagrams, and the effectiveness of instructional design depends on message design and instructional methodology. Adapun contoh dari metodologi instructional yaitu model AD, analysis, design, development, implementation, dan evaluation, yaitu proses pengembangan pembelajaran berbasis tahapan. For more information about AD models, you can click link in description box.
Multimedia learning theory is based in part on cognitive load theory and can be described by analogous cognitive processing. These processes are described as extraneous, essential, and generative processing. The following are 13 principles of multimedia based on the process. To minimize extraneous processing, this means that we try to design learning material in such a way that learners are not bothered by things that are irrelevant and can divert students' focus. To optimize essential processing, here the focus is on the core material, where students can easily understand the material with an appropriate animation and concise explanation. The last one is to increase research for generative processing. This refers to effort to improve students' ability and to process more information actively and build deeper understanding.
The multimedia learning theory was initially developed through text and image, but it is now applied to new technologies such as mobile devices like smartphone and iPad. However, the effectiveness of learning remains the same when compared to traditional devices like PC and PowerPoint presentations. Multimedia learning theory helps determine the effectiveness of learning that involves visual and verbal elements. Research shows that the type of technology used is less important compared to the way information is delivered. Jadi, tidak masalah jika kita menggunakan berbagai metode presentasi, asalkan informasi yang disampaikan itu dengan cara yang benar. Penelitian di masa depan juga membandingkan berbagai metode presentasi, gunanya adalah untuk menemukan salah satu presentasi yang paling efektif di antaranya.
Nah, itu tadi penjelasan kami tentang Multimedia Learning Theory and Instructional Message Design. For you guys who wanna know more about this material, kalian bisa klik link textbook di description box. Thank you for watching and see you!